Hello. So it is Saturday, March 28th at about 5 p.m. and I'm going for a walk by myself. And I'm just going to take pictures of what I like and of what I see on my very old Coolplex camera that has got to be 10 years old. It has to be 10 years old at minimum. So yeah, here we go around the neighborhood. Just trying to stay creative during this quarantine and see what I can find that is around me. All right, bye. As soon as I stepped outside for my walk, I was instantly struck with poetry. The meditation in nature consumed me faster than I thought it would. I found an old Nikon Coolpix digital camera in my mother's basement. It took me about 2 weeks to find the charger, but the camera waited for me patiently. I started off just by taking pictures of the outside, the street, and the air. The air was light today, but still crowded. There was fog and mist, extremely light rain, like being in a cool outdoor steam room. A cloud had fallen. I couldn't see far off houses and trees that I knew were there. The mystery of it all. The images I was capturing didn't seem as clear on my camera as it did to me in the naked eye. But then I remembered back to the time when all would think that the image I had captured was perfectly clear and translatable. And when I look at the picture that I took, they all perfectly got the point. I listened to nature today on the 28th of March in 2020 and sounded soothing. I could hear the mist, and when the cars broke through it, crashing it to the ground like glass. Some cars would speed by, and I thought, what is their rush? And then I remembered the time we were all in a history, and I thought, what isn't their rush? And then 30 seconds would go by, and I was completely alone. Then, squirrel, black squirrel, big tail, ran away from me up a tree, and then posed perfectly still on a branch. I got a shot. He was the first of only 2 squirrels that I saw, and then I saw 2 birds in my path. They flew away from as well, but then stopped off to the side, in the grass, at what they deemed a healthy distance. I saw 3 people on my trip and 1 dog, and 1 river, the Rouge River. It was in a rush today, the soothing sound of a running river. It hadn't been for the rainfall last night, it would not have called out to me this evening. Trees have fallen in the river, creating dams. The color of the river was green, brown, and cloudy. And then the trash came into view. So much, and this is not even a busy street, which makes me believe that people threw this trash from their car window. It was a who's who on the grass of fast food chains, laying in a bed of textures, from grass to trees to flowers, the patterns that mother has grown so. We are unworthy. I thought to myself, this is how we treat nature? No wonder it has left us. Trash and textures. And then I saw a blue latex glove on the ground, and it hit me that this is the image of the day, the image of the time. There are people who need gloves and others who just throw it away. I could smell what I saw. Saw pine trees, smelled pine trees. They smell like home. They're all over this place. And then I saw trash and smelled stunk. But it is their home. Out here, not mine. The thought crept into my mind often. If people would recognize me from the car and wonder what I was doing, hashtag small town, or just see me from their homes and think, what is this girl taking pictures of and why? I think I just wanted someone to ask me so that I could say, to document this day so I don't lose it, to find some inspiration to make this day important and different from the others, to see something I have never seen before, to seed some new thoughts, to get off the couch, to be back in the world again. That is why I am taking a moving picture of the movie playing in the sidewalk puddle, staring the twig tree. And as I walked by, it would end just showing the blue sky. Who would have thought that a puddle would be my entertainment for the day? But it was beautiful. When I first saw it, it was like I've never seen it before, or didn't know what that was going to happen. I used to love to ride my bike in the rain and purposely through big puddles and small puddles. The sensation of the splash. I never stared into a puddle, but now I highly recommend it because you'll never be quite prepared for all that you can find from a collection of fallen rain and a slope of sidewalk. I wonder what I'll find tomorrow.